Hey guys, it's your girl Daija Me, and we're in the content lounge with Cartier215.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
Cartier215
up?
here. You know what's up, man. Listen, my neck still hurt. My head still hurt. It's sore. Just got my hair done.
The braids, though. You said it's a give and drive. What?
Yeah, it's giving job turkey. You know what I mean? It's giving bring my money on time.
But wait, and then you put the beads in the back for real,
Yeah,
for real.
so the thing is, so like yesterday, shout out to my stylist, Styles by Ray. She gave me the style. I told her she could do whatever she wanted on my hair, and we put the beads in the back because we wanted to make it like, all right, this is the male style because the braids it come from it's called balded braids, and it's really a female style.
Okay.
And you know, I made it unisex. You know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, I like trying different stuff.
And so it looked like a joke on Instagram, but like I really like it though.
Yeah,
like
thank you.
I really do like it.
Get into that.
When you're a funny person, you know, people, it's kiki, laugh all the time. But that's on the internet. Behind the scenes, you got to live a regular life. You got obstacles, I'm sure, like humans do. How do you navigate being funny and showing up for people who are like looking for your content while balancing your actual life?
Right. All right. It's funny you said that because it's like people think seeing me on the internet and being a funny guy, they like, all right, everything is a joke all the time.
Yeah.
Like I could just, like I said, like I lost my mom. I could just lose my mom and I walk out the door and they like, Cartier.
It's like I'm just
crying.
Yeah,
bro.
like this is crazy.
So it's like it's like a crazy little obstacle I gotta go through. You know, basically it could be some of my worst days, but one thing about me, I like to show up. Like I'm gonna show up. If I'm committed to it, I'm showing up. I don't care if it was McDonald's. So my thing is I show up for the people. They really looking forward to me making them laugh in the morning. So that was my main thing. Just like, you know, basically I was just showing up even when I was hurt or I was going through something. I know it was a job. So you're going to get fired from your job if you don't show up, right?
Right.
So for me, this is a job and I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy literally making people feel, you know, something when I speak. So it was like, you know, I had to show up for the people. Even though I lost my mom, I still was uploading videos like I didn't.
Wow.
Like people didn't even know. Like they laughing. I'm making millions of people laugh. Like I'm talking about, I got videos reaching 10 million views on my Instagram and people laughing while I'm crying. So it's definitely a little obstacle, but you know, it's a job. You got to show up for work or you're going to be fired. You're going to be broke.
That's wild. First of all, I'm sorry to hear about your mom.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there something that you do for your, well, I'm guessing that it also makes you feel better. So once you decide to shake the funk, however that is for you, like I don't know if that's a process, but once you decide to shake the funk and actually just make your video, do you feel better afterwards?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the people got me through it, like strangers. Like I'll be getting some of the craziest messages. Like not even crazy. Like, oh, bro, I was about to jump off the bridge today, but then I watched your one reel.
Crazy. Did
like,
that make you feel like it's a crazy responsibility though?
For me, it's like a spiritual thing. For me, it's like God gave that to me. Like it's a gift. God stopping. You know, a video can change the course of somebody's day, and these people telling me like, yo, bro, I lost my mom, and I see you lose your mom, and you kept going, so I kept going. It's like, you know, for me, it's a thing. Like, I get spiritually acquainted with stuff like that. Like,
like
I got a purpose, you know what I mean? I bring my childhood memories to life. Like, so for me, all my characters came from something that I even wanted to do when I was younger or just that. Like I got a Chinese man. Like, I did this Chinese series where the mouth don't match the words. And I was just on Instagram like, hey, Cartier. And everybody was like, yo, this nigga, like, you know what I wanted to do when I was younger. I used to wonder why the Chinese movies, they in English, but the mouth not matching the words. So I made it a series on my Instagram. Like, that's one character. And then I did like a 70s pimp character. Like, I love the 70s. For some reason, it's just like, I never even, like, knew too much about, you know, the 70s until the internet and me, like, looking into the 70s music and the culture and the bushes, the bell bottom, all that. I'm in love with that type of stuff. So I start making 70s sample music. Like, one of my most viral songs is a song to Temptation. What is it? Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Okay. And it's a pimp character. So I basically made him a 70s pimp character. I threw a little blow on his nose, and my video shot up like 20 million views. That's crazy. And I was just rapping, you know, like a new age rapper on an old school 70s beat, literally off the, you know, the original Temptations beat. I was just flowing on it, and it just went viral. But like all my characters just literally just come from like me being in the moment. Like it'd be freestyle. Like one day I was just in the house and I was playing like, yo, like they probably was on some crazy coke back in the day. Right. And I put the thing on my nose and then I'm like, no, let me put a Temptation beat on. Then I put the Temptation beat on and then my first line was, I don't need me a hoe. What the hoe need? And then that's like a viral line now. Like, so that's how like my music and my characters come about. It don't be me really trying. It just be me in the moment playing and I'm like, oh, everybody around me laughing. Let me just put it on the internet
and keep it going. Yeah. Okay, wait. So you talked about always having a personality. Have you ever thought about yourself as a comedian before posting videos on the internet?
No, the internet labeled me.
I'm about to say, is that something that came from that?
I was a rapper before I was really showing who I was. Like I was in a rap group for like 5 years.
Oh wow.
From like 2016 to like probably like 2021. I was in a rap group. But for me, it's like I rebranded myself 3 different times. So I grew my hair. Like people that knew me 7 years ago don't even know that's me today. Like I went from my hair and then different. I went by, my nickname. People used to call me Black. So it's like now people call me Cardi. I started going by my government name in the last 7 years.
Oh, so you went through a rebrand.
I rebranded.
Oh, I love it.
And people be scared to rebrand. Like people, they don't know how to unlock talents. That's what I call it. I be unlocking talents. So I see that rap wasn't working and it wasn't gaining me that traction. So now I'm like, all right, let me jump into this field. Now I'm doing comedy. Now for sure, I know comedy gonna work because I got, obviously it's working. Right. So now I'm on the road to like being a stand-up comic. So it's like, because
that's nothing I was gonna ask. Like, do you have any comedians that influenced you? But you were really never a comedian from the start. Never a comedian, but like some people that
not gonna lie, like for sure. Like I said, I'm old school. Like people don't really be knowing my age either, but like I'm old as dirt. I'm not that old. I'm gonna
say what?
I'm not old.
What's the secret?
No, I'm not old. But no, my influences is old people like Richard Pryor, Chris Tucker, Bernie Mac, even Cat Williams. Not really a big fan of like Kevin Hart, not gonna lie. But other than that, like, it's the old people, like the older comedy, the older stand-up comics, like, Earthquake, like really people that my age shouldn't even have no business watching. Like,
right. That's how you get it.
When you're going to see a little bit of all of them when I'm on the stage, like far as stand-up.
Oh, so is this coming? Like, is this in the works?
Yeah, so I need everybody to be scared because I am going to be coming out with my stand-up. Like, my birthday this year, July 7th. I'm acting like it's a different date every year. But this year, my birthday landed on July 7th.
Okay.
Basically, I'm doing a stand-up on my birthday. I'm going to have a production crew.
Oh, and wow.
I'm going to pitch this stand-up to, like, some of the biggest companies because I feel like if you wasn't there to see it live, the only way you're going to be able to see it is if it's on something, like, major. And I feel like my material, like I said, the confidence thing.
Yeah.
My material is just, like, no way. That's all I could explain. That's the only way I could describe it. Like, there's no way.
I'm excited.
Like, there's no way he said that. There's no way that was that funny. Like,
but before we go, is there any like a message to other content creators or even the youth, people who are like looking up to you?
Right.
What would be a message for them that you got?
I could just say, just like be yourself, right? Because for me, I don't pay attention to like negativity and comments. First of all, when you get to where I'm at anyway, you barely can read the comments. Like it'd be like the shade room comments. That's what I compare. You know what I mean? So my thing is just be yourself. Like how I came in here with one braid, always this whole head braided, and this is a female hairstyle. Like somebody could call me like gay when I walk out of here. To say, and I don't really care about it because I'm being myself, you know what I mean? And I know who I am. So as long as you know who you are, I feel like you could do whatever you want to do. And people gonna be judgmental. That's what they do. And just be yourself and just keep going no matter how hard it get. Like I said before, like you gotta show up to work. You don't show up to whatever job you not showing up to, you're getting fired. So basically show up to work, keep showing up, and you just gotta work until something happens. And one more thing, like when I was in a position to like, when I was in a lower position, which was like, just being a rapper and stuff like that, I used to always look at people that had like following. They used to be, and they had the money already. They used to be like, keep working. It's going to work for you. And I used to be like, no, it's not.
Right. Like
I've been working for like 6 years already and it's not working. No, like if you really keep working, it really works. And I'm going to keep on expressing that because I was really in that seat where I had other stars telling me like, yo, I see that you're a star. You just got to keep working. And I'm like, nah, it's not working, bro.
Right.
Like you already got it, but nobody know the journey that he went through to get it.
Right.
And I'm going through that journey right now, and I'm a walking testimony of if you keep working, it's gonna work. Like that's it.